So, so first of all, hi. My name is Mariam Iffah, and this is
I'm Aina.
okay. Her name is Nurin Maisarah. So we are in our last semester in KPM Drama Quarter, taking diploma in English Communication. So
Oh,
we
last
like
semester, congratulations.
yeah. So we were given a task to um to have a fact checking interview with someone who has a different culture and skill from us. Okay. So would you mind to introduce yourself?
Okay, what would you like to know about me?
Okay. Your name. Where are you currently studying? Stuff like that.
Okay. My name is Khadijah Sofea Binti You can call me Khadijah. I'm a first year medical student at UPM. Um, I am 20 years old. We are same age.
Yeah.
And I'm living in Putrajaya.
Putrajaya. All right. Okay. Um, basically, so we decided to conduct an interview with you because yeah, we went to the same high school. Okay. So I knew that you were a prominent, you were a skilled, pianist.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, so basically, how would you describe playing piano?
Um, playing piano has Okay. Playing piano has always been like an emotional outlet for me. Like for example, when I'm stressed out, not in college, I don't have piano in college, but at home, for example, when I'm stressed out, for example, being a medical student, so most of the time I spend my time studying, and there's so many things to remember. So most of the time I spend my time with books. So sometimes when I get too stressed out with the books, I would just go to the piano and play a few songs, and it feels really relaxing and pleasurable. Every single song sounds nice on the piano. So that's why, yeah, that's how I feel every time I play the piano.
Okay. So currently, how many songs that you can play on piano?
Um, Not so many, but I lost count how many songs. But a
All
few
right.
songs already throughout my years.
Okay.
I think
So okay.
about like more than 50 songs.
30.
Yes.
All right. That's a lot. Okay. So basically, what sparks your interest in playing piano?
Okay. So my journey is actually I started playing piano not from myself, but from my mother. She was the one who felt like I'm the first child of the family, so she felt like I want a child who can play piano. So what she did is when I was about like 5 years old, she enrolled me into a piano class.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So starting from there, throughout my journey, like after a few years of learning piano, I started to love playing piano. Yeah, that's what.
Okay. All right. Okay. Basically, why do you choose to play piano instead of other musical instruments?
Mm, Actually, piano is one of the instruments where every single song sounds nice on it. And piano is like most when you know how to play piano, you can also play the electronic keyboard. You know the ones that they play in the concert in band. So like
Oh,
every single song, like the drastic songs or even the slow songs, sad songs. Every song sounds nice on the piano. So that's one of the reasons also. And piano is one of the easiest musical instrument to learn. I tried learning like recently. I tried learning guitar from my friend.
okay.
It's hard to learn how to play guitar.
So it's harder to play guitar than piano.
Yeah, anyone can play piano. You also.
Okay, I hope so. Right. Okay. Could you tell us at what age did you start playing piano?
Around 5 years old.
5 years old. Okay. All right. Okay. So so basically, how do you acquire the skill of playing piano? So I mean, how does the lesson in that particular piano class?
Okay. The lesson, well, overall, it around 5 years old. That's when I started playing piano. So I started with the junior piano course. That's what they call. So we started by listening to how our teacher played the piano. We watched how she played, and then we started to play simple songs first, like for example using the right hand only, and then we progressed to using both hands, and then using the keyboard, and then every single time, there will be an examination before
Alright.
we change grade. Yeah, for example, I started at grade 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. The lower I go, the better I am. So
Ah,
at 10, and then if you want to go to grade 9, we have an exam. The
okay.
exam includes number one, hearing. For example, you hear the teacher playing piano. You don't see what she's playing, but you have to play almost the same as what she plays.
Oh,
One is hearing test. Second is improvisation. You hear the teacher play a song, and then you have to try to modify the song, but it has to sound nice. That
okay.
one is second. And then the third is you have to prepare like 3 songs from yourself, like perform 3 songs. Yeah, that's what I remember about the examinations. And then
Alright.
so I started at grade 10 around after 6 years old like that. And then I stopped learning at standard 6. Yeah, when I was 12 years old. So
Alright.
at grade 6, I stopped at grade 6.
Okay.
That's
So, okay. So, on that particular examination, so how was that? Was it difficult, and how was your, your grade? How does your teacher evaluate you?
Honestly, I didn't really get like perfectly good grades at first. Like I got like for example hearing. At first my hearing was really good. I got like C's, but as the years go by, I noticed an improvement in myself. And the most important thing in learning not just musical instrument or piano, learning almost any talent is practice. I really had to practice a lot. Yeah, practice at home. Sometimes I'm lazy to practice at home. My mother will force me to practice. Yeah, it
Okay.
was quite challenging also because I got scolded at. My teacher was a Chinese teacher. Yeah, you know how
Alright.
Chinese teacher are. Yeah, so that's how it was.
Okay. So basically, have you ever, scored, a B or an A for your examination? Were you rewarded?
Yes, I was. I had a few.
Okay. So basically, when you attain, for example, you attain, a good evaluation from the examination. So, how does your mom react to that?
Oh, my mom was happy for me. Any parent would be happy when her child finally gets an A. so so I didn't get a lot of A's. So once I got an A, she was really happy about it. I was
Okay.
really happy about it also.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. So, apart from your mother, so which person encourage and give moral support to your interest in playing piano?
Um, the moral support and motivation, is it?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Yeah.
My other family members also, like they would tell me, Khadijah, please don't give up playing piano. Just practice more, practice more. You will reach one time when you can compose a music like that. And then my family members, they look at it as one of the source of entertainment for them at home, listening to the piano. And also my friends, like in MRSM, my
Uh,
friends love to, my friends, yes, yeah, Mariam,
yes,
my friends
I love it.
my friends loved listening to me playing piano. It was a motivation for me too. And then I had a few inspirations like those famous piano players like Yiruma and also Joyce Leong. There's a lot of beautiful piano players that also inspired me.
Okay, all right. So I believe that your family react positively towards your interest, right?
Yes. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Okay. So how would you rate your piano skill from 1 to 10? How would you rate?
I haven't reached the level of like a professional player. So I
Okay.
think I would rate like 7 out of 10. Yeah.
7. Okay. Mean that if that you are you are confident enough if you were asked to play a piano impromptu.
Huh? Again? Come again?
So, if let's say you have to play the piano
Yeah.
spontaneously, so would you be okay with that?
Um, yeah, after a few years of learning it, like now, I'm okay with it.
Okay, all right. So okay, 7 rating. That's a lot. Okay, all right. So next, do you consider playing piano as one of your hobby?
Yes, I love spending my free time playing the piano.
Okay. So basically, do you plan to turn, your piano skills into a career opportunity?
I once did had that in mind, had that option. Like after I finished my foundation exam, we were selecting like which degrees we want to pursue, right? So
Yeah.
I actually saw this booth like degree in music. So I was really interested in that. And then I asked my mom. And then she said, I know you're interested in music, but are you sure you're going to spend your whole future just for music? And I thought to myself, I love biology so much. And I also wanted to become a doctor like since little. So I've heard of the those doctors who use music as a treatment and it's very effective. So I wanted to become that kind of doctor. So it's great that if you can combine both passions in one route. So that's what I decided. So I entered medicine.
That would be really, beautiful thought, a doctor who can play music.
Yeah, inshallah.
Wait, you have to treat me and Aina in the future.
Come.
Okay. Okay, next. So is it a norm, for your family members, to have the knowledge in musical instruments or music?
Again?
Is it a norm for any of your family members to have a knowledge in musical instruments or musics?
Oh, it's not a norm, but actually, after I learned how to play piano, my mom also wanted my sister to learn another music instrument. So she enrolled her in piano class, but she didn't last for more than a month. And then my mom tried for my little brother, the third one. He also didn't last for more than a week. So even my mom tried for my fourth sibling also. She was good, but then she was too stressed because she had to practice a lot. So she didn't last
Okay.
also. So now
Right.
I'm the only one playing musical instruments in the family.
Yeah. So you are the only, family member who can play piano, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So have you ever competed in any piano recital before?
No, but I've only like performed in concerts,
Concert.
individual performances, and then since before this, I like for example, when I was enrolling in my classes, I did performance with my piano teammates. Like we
Oh,
played the piano together. And then in high school also I played piano for graduation like that. But in degree I had a chance to play in a band.
oh, in a band.
Yeah, it was a wonderful experience. I've always wanted to do that. So I get to play with my friend who knows how to play the guitar, bass guitar, the drum, the saxophone. So it was quite a wonderful experience.
Okay. So basically you have have the experience, performing in public. Yeah.
Huh? Again?
So basically you have the experience in performing in public, right?
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Okay. So basically, even our interest, is every interest, have their own problems, right? So have you ever encountered problems in relation to playing piano?
Oh yes, I did. I have a few problems, like when I was in primary five, I broke my left hand.
Seriously?
Yeah, but I still had to go to piano classes, so I played with only one hand, so it took a long time. That was one of the challenges. And then some more, um, uh, I was too stressed out with practicing. I still remember the time when my Chinese teacher, she had really long fingernails, so it's very sharp, and then she keeps on pressing on my fingers until there's like bruises on my fingers. Those are a few challenges along the way that make me really pressured. Yeah, so that is it.
Okay. So basically, problems you face, like the challenges that you had to have an ongoing practice, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, having to face those challenges, do you ever feel like quitting in playing piano?
Um, no. I think no. Even though I had those challenges, but I feel like playing piano is like something. Even though it's so hard, but it's really pleasant and unique somehow. So I didn't feel like quitting. Mm.
Okay. Because mm, it gives pleasure to you.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So, this is basically the last question. So, does your passion and interest in playing piano remain intact until today?
Uh, yes, it does. I stopped learning in primary six, but until now I still play the piano. So the interest still sparks until now. Yeah, and I love trying new songs, the latest songs, the song that I like. So I would just print out the music notes on the internet and try them out. Yeah.
Oh, oh yeah. So just for fun, you print out music notes for your friends.
Yes.
Okay. That particular action shows how passionate are you in playing piano.
Yes.
Okay. So basically, um, this is just an add-on question. Have you ever feel like when you play piano, you play it because you want to impress others?
Um. Uh. I I didn't really feel like impressing others. I feel more to like um sorry, there were people just now.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
My number one intention is not trying to impress others. I just love playing for others. For example, I know how much they love to hear to instrumental music. So I love to play for them. And then sometimes they just want to relax. So I love playing for them. Sometimes they request songs, so I love playing for them. Yeah, so most of the time I feel like that.
All right. Okay. So basically, I think that's the end of it. So I hope that, okay, we hope that you are able, to pursue both your interest in medicines and music.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So thank you very much for spending time with us today.
Thank you too.
Bye.
Bye.